Hi guys, let's do an energy update for today. And actually, this is yesterday, but we need to talk about a few things that are going on in this graph for today. So, we see a lot of streaks periodically throughout the day, a lot of high frequency, which is basically the white. The green is one of the also the highest frequencies, and you can also see it as the heart chakra if you want to interpret it that way. But I want us to look at this bar. Let me see if I can get close to it. This black bar right here, and a lot of people have been interpreting this as a timeline jump. But if you don't want to, you could just say that it was the machinery that could not pick up the frequency. I'm going to say it's a timeline jump just because of the frequencies we see before the black bar. And I can't zoom in, but we can see that there's a lot of high frequencies streaming down just before we see the black bar. And it's a lot of white light. It's red, it's green, it's blue, it's all the colors, it's white, it's everything. So, what does a timeline jump mean for humanity? What does it mean for you personally? Honestly, this is your time to take advantage of what is going on. And that means a lot of disclosure is most likely going to happen. It means a lot of things are picking up pace. So, that could mean a lot of chaotic things are happening in the media, in the political world, whatever they're trying to show us in the external world, that is going to pick up a lot more. And I wanted to show you guys this because a lot of people have been talking about this, and this is what I got the feeling after I saw Trump talking about this. And a warning issued that alien revelations could spark financial crisis. So they're putting it right in your face, guys. They're literally putting it in your face. They've been disclosing the alien stuff for like the past year, probably the past 5 years, to be honest, but people are not paying attention. They literally confirmed during the congressional hearings that aliens are here. And if you guys want to go check out this video, this is also a video supposedly, but most likely, of an alien ship popping out of the ocean, and they're releasing a lot of stuff. Okay, does this mean that we're gonna go spiral into fear and be like, oh my gosh, what am I doing with my life? I'm not ready for this, whatever. No, that is not the point. The point is it's on to our ascension, it's on to the new timeline, and their time is over. So, if we get a disclosure, even if it's like a halfway disclosure to semi disclosure, something most likely is going to happen because that is the timeline, that is what's happening in the world. And a lot of people want to laugh, a lot of people want to scoff at what's going on or what people have been saying, but a lot of people are waking up, and a lot of people are noticing the signs and the symbols. This is what esotericism is all about. It is not about the exoteric world anymore, because we've realized that they've been putting symbols, they've been putting words, they've been flashing images, okay, subliminal stuff, whatever you want to call it, all this cryptic messages, symbolism, because that is what the God self can understand. That is what the God self knows to be or can be able to interpret. So, the truth is, if you see alien revelations or a disclosure come out from the US government or corporation, then most likely something big is going to happen. Alright, guys, I wanted to end it off with this. I highly recommend that you guys read this book. It's by William G. Gray, Letters of Light, and I'm going to read it. So, real esotericism was not just dressing up in handsome robes and manipulating symbols for the sake of doing so. It was knowing how to apply the meaning of such symbols to life itself for the purpose of altering or directing its energy in accordance with intention. For example, a magical sword, was not the physical symbol one handles in temple practice, but its qualities as applied to the human being. Flexibility, sharpness, keenness, brightness, pointness of action, and everything else to be thought of in connection with a well balanced blade. Again, a lot of us are reading the signs and symbols. A lot of us are getting interested in the Schumann resonance because it is the heartbeat of the earth and it coincides, it resonates with our heartbeat. So, esotericism, we are going to realize what has been going on. We are starting to wake up. The human collective is starting to wake up. We're realizing the signs and symbols they've been putting in our faces, using using the Super Bowl as a ritual every single year, using everything to siphon our energy to direct energy into their symbols. We're going to use that to direct it into our symbols and our what we want to bring into the world, 3D world, which is most likely going to move up to the 5D, and who knows? A lot of us might be living in the 60 or 70. Who knows what's going to happen? So, it's time to interpret the signs and symbols. Look at the Schumann resonance, interpret it for yourself. Whatever is going on in the world, do not just listen to whatever the narrative is. Ask your intuition first, because your intuition is going to give you the best answer. It's going to not just rely on emotions, it's going to give you a clear cut answer after you've rid yourself of all of the lower, fear emotions. And again, esotericism, using the mind and the wisdom together, the intellect and the wisdom together to interpret and to bring to life the symbols and all of the signs that you want to bring to life into the 3D and to interpret them. The mind is flexible, the mind is sharp, it is your sword. Do not let other people use this sword, because if you let others use this sword, then it's going to become a dull sword. You're going to not know that it exists. Anyways, guys, I'm getting off in a tangent. Please let me know what you guys think, and yep, peace.